Okay, we're here. Hi, Mizzy. Happy Sunday night. If you're still driving, I hope you have a safe rest of your drive. I hope otherwise you've gotten home and you get to rest now.
Mhm.
You get to study the insides of your eyelids because we have games to play together. And if I decide not to be a beastmaster in the game, I might need someone to help me keep up with the group. Anyway, welcome back to Ironsworn. Tonight is our season 1 finale. It's very exciting. This is episode 20,
Yeah.
which wow, we've done so much in 20 episodes.
Look at all these points of interest on the map.
I know.
We've been everywhere.
Not everywhere yet. There's still lots of places to
That's true.
explore. There's
We've
even
never.
we could even take these characters to space.
We could, in fact, do that. That would be quite the twist. But
That would be super funny. Hey, Asmo.
I,
Potentially,
Esma.
potentially TPK right here, right now. Because we did end our last session on a little bit of a cliffhanger. Uh, Liam, do you want to read your journal first this week?
Sure. All right. We were waiting for the mammoths to march. It's kind of whenever Baku, the matriarch, wants to go. And I decided I would try to pull some essence from the surroundings. Well, that didn't go so well. So I thought I was getting better at this, but apparently not. Baku finally left, and we followed them into the wilds. This place is filled with the bones of fallen and shattered civilization. Ironlanders from long ago when we first arrived, but only their bones. Cool. We find a pack of blighthounds, and I decide that it's time I had a pet too. I wrapped myself in the mystical stench of death and tried to lure one out. And it worked. Her name is Creech, and she is beautiful and violent, and she really gets me. One day, Scar finds a single broken following us and goes to confront them. I guess they made some kind of vow? Kinda smart for a broken. They want to show their might to their group, so we orchestrate a fake fight. I do a ritual to make it rain blood when Richard gets hit, and it works great, and I find a cool coin while gathering herbs for the ritual. I wonder what it means. As part of the deal, we get taken to an iron pillar, and then later we see a storm on the horizon. Tempest. I've read about these. They devour the heat of the living. Oh boy.
The different
That's my
feelings about the Tempest. That's awesome. All right, here is Scar's journal. There are 26 mammoths in the herd that we have to escort, led by an old lady mammoth called Baku. We spend time at Red Mammoth Ranch preparing and waiting for Baku to be ready to leave. Finally, the mammoth matriarch sets out on the path. Early on, we come across blighthounds and Evka tames one. If Creech causes a mammoth stampede, I'm not helping with that. As we're walking, Nickel notices a broken following us, so I go to check it out and meet Ezra. He wants to fight a mammoth. I agree to help and convince Richard to pretend to lose the fight. Cluck magics a chicken to explode with blood when Richard bites it in his death throes. Death in scare quotes. The whole show goes off perfectly, and the broken make Ezra their king. Before they carry him off, he tells me that the serpent is watching. So you're a serpent, eh? What are you? Worm? Leviathan? Giant lamprey? Basilisk? Elder beast? Wyvern? The path the mammoths want to take down a cliff is no longer passable, so I find an alternate route and then have to convince Baku to take that path. She's not too excited about it, but eventually comes along after Cluck and I vow to find a charm or ring or something that she likes that got taken from her last winter at Winterhaven. We pass the pillar Ezra mentioned. I touch it and tell the serpent to stop watching me because I don't like it. I don't know if it heard me, but I do know that I feel a little more anxious after that. Looking ahead, Evka spies the first storm of our journey. This one is bigger than others. A tempest? Here? Now? Great. How can I fight the weather? All right. So,
Setting up my session 20 notes.
mm-hmm.
Wow.
I know. And I had not uploaded episode 19 to the YouTube because I was busy yesterday. So I did that this afternoon.
All right.
So you were saying
So,
something about a scene challenge?
yeah, I was just reading about it. So, a tempest. You want to read what the tempest features and drives and stuff?
Yeah. So a tempest is a fierce, unnatural storm. It can appear in any season or in any weather, but it is larger and more powerful in the depths of winter. So it's not winter yet, which is good. It is drawn to the warmth of living beings and seeks to douse that life as one would snuff out a candle. A tempest's true nature is a mystery. Is it intelligence or just a force of nature? Those who survive an encounter sometimes report hearing hushed voices and seeing strange forms within the whirlwind. Some few tell tales of the eye of the storm, where the colds and wind abate, and where relief from certain death is offered for a price. So, features are biting winds, stinging ice, ghostly voices, and shadowy forms. It drives
So
to seek warmth and snuff it out, and we have 27 mammoths
yeah, we got a
in
lot
this
of
group.
warmth.
We have a lot of warmth that needs to be snuffed out, apparently. The tactics are to envelop in a wintry cyclone, batter with icy shards and ferocious winds, grant release at great cost.
Huh.
I'm so glad we rolled that one.
Yeah. Ooh, and did you read the quest starter text underneath the
I did
features and
not.
drives? It fits this really well.
In the
Just as like,
Havens,
yeah.
a massive swirling tempest has appeared. It is expanding with grim purpose. A settlement was destroyed and others are threatened. At the heart of the storm lies an ancient ruin. What force powers it? Hmm. Can we deal with this tempest? Or are we just gonna.
Eh,
Do we need to just
Yeah.
adjust our path?
That quest starter isn't necessarily true, but it gives us ideas about what we might like to
Yeah, yeah.
see. So, something we've never done before. First of all, I don't think we've ever encountered an anomaly.
We did have a maelstrom.
Oh, we did have a
We
maelstrom. You're
did have a
right. We didn't
maelstrom.
treat it. We didn't. Yeah,
We
we didn't
treated it.
use this though.
Yeah, we treated it more like a feature of the world
Hmm.
to escape.
So the way a scene challenge works is we set up an anomaly progress track. So it would be a dangerous progress track,
Okay.
unless we think it's stronger. But we it's not quite winter yet,
It's
so it's
not
not
quite
at its
winter,
worst.
so I
Yeah.
don't think it's at its worst.
Um, and then once we set up the anomaly progress track, we set up a second track called a countdown track, which is only 4 boxes. I don't know if we can do that
I don't know if we can
in
do that.
Foundry.
We might have to do that differently.
Yeah. It says create a separate track with only 4 boxes. This is your countdown track. When you mark the countdown track, completely fill a single box. When the countdown track is full, you are forced to make a progress roll to resolve the scene, regardless of what your anomaly progress track is.
So, what do we want to call the progress?
Um,
I can add it to our shared sheet, and then we can figure out a way to do the four. I can do something on screen, maybe for
yeah, I think we're gonna have to go through the storm because we have enough heat with us that if we try to go around it, it's just gonna move into our path.
Well, yeah, and I think the mammoths are gonna be based on how we've set this up. The mammoths are gonna follow their traditional
Yeah,
path.
yeah. So we're gonna have to weather through the middle of this storm, I think. So the other thing that's different about these scene challenges is there is only two ways to deal with it. There's face danger and there's secure and advantage.
Okay.
Uh, Face danger are always your reactive roles, so reacting to an immediate threat or overcoming an obstacle. And secure and advantage are your proactive, where you gain leverage, use your
Mm-hmm.
resources or abilities and expertise. Uh, Additionally, it says so if you, for example, were trying to compel to bargain with a circle of stones to reveal their secrets, it says to reimagine it as a face danger. So you would
Mm-hmm.
do face danger with heart.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with the secure and advantage.
Okay. Let me see if I can add something for faith.
We could like draw four boxes on the map or something and
Yeah, that might be easier. Mm, drawing tool. Because I'm so good at drawing in the game.
you've had practice now.
I had so much practice. There was that whole mine that I drew.
Hmm.
I should have taken a screenshot of that. That was pretty good.
One day I'll show you the actual map of the mine
I want to see the actual map of the mine.
and all of the things that were left behind.
But like, I think the actual map of the mine is the one that I drew. There,
That works.
that
Yeah.
works. I can We can draw a little like X mark and X in them when they fill up.
So another thing is it has you know how you when we make a move on face danger, it has a prescribed way to resolve the roll.
Mm-hmm.
We use a different one now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, scene challenges have their own outcomes chart.
Is
Um,
it in Foundry, or are we gonna have to?
I'm gonna have to read it out of the book, I think.
Okay.
I'm just trying to see if it how different it is. Let me open my character sheet here. So normally face danger on a strong hit, you take one momentum and you do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
In a scene challenge, you do the thing, envision how you gain ground, and mark progress per the rank of your challenge. So yeah, you tick a
Oh, so
progress.
instead of taking momentum, you take progress on the
Yeah.
challenge.
On a weak hit, you are successful and mark progress, but you also encounter a minor complication. Envision what happens and mark a countdown box to
So
represent the
okay,
setback.
okay. So we might need to. Are we gonna potentially have to erase what's in the countdown boxes?
Um, no.
Okay.
Countdown only goes up.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think we have to get the tempest progress as high as possible before the countdown ends.
Okay.
And then the last thing is so continue to face danger and secure an advantage. Envisioning the situation and your approach, apply the outcomes, blah blah blah. This is shared with your allies.
Mm-hmm.
You can take turns making moves to give everyone a chance to participate. Um, any character can also make the aid your ally move to contribute to a move another character is about to make.
Oh, that's good. We might
Yeah.
need to do more of that. Because I've been thinking, and I think the first thing that I would do to secure an advantage would be to use rope to tie all the non-mammoths
Hmm.
to a mammoth.
Oh yeah. Link up,
Yep.
hold each other's tails.
Yep. Like, I don't want to lose any of the mammoths, so they all need to be connected somehow. So there's probably, and the people and dogs And Ravegran is probably gonna have to just like fly around. She's probably small enough that she can avoid by not being with us. We're a big enough
Uh,
target that Ravegran is probably not enough heat that the Tempest would move away to chase her.
yeah, it means you can't use
It
her
means we
though,
can't use her though.
but at least she
But
won't
I
get
don't
hurt.
think we would be able to use her inside a Tempest anyway.
That's true.
Like, if I'm gonna have to tie her to a mammoth. So her. Yeah, I'm not using Shadow. The only thing would be if I have to face death. But I wonder if she. It doesn't say she needs to be with me when I face death. Let's rules lawyer for a minute. It doesn't specifically say. Like with Nickel, it says when you endure stress in the company of your hound,
Hmm.
which is very specific. With the Raven, it says when you face death, add +2.
Yeah, and actually, my ferocious on the hound is the same. It says
Mm-hmm.
alongside your hound.
Alongside your hound.
Hmm. Yep.
And for the mammoth, when you striker class by riding your mammoth.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
I think I would have Ravegren just like meet us on the other side. You can find me. I know where you are.
If I die, just give me a hand. That's all I need.
Yeah. So I think that's what I would do, and I think that would be with iron because that would be like a forceful defense strength to tie, make sure the knots are nice and tight. That would be my first move.
Okay.
So does secure an advantage just give us momentum so that when we're doing the face danger?
So what you're doing is proactive, so it's secure
Yes.
an advantage, and then on a strong hit or a weak hit, uh you do the thing. Uh oh, as per the move. Got it.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. So securing an advantage gives you momentum and bonus dice, but it does not progress you.
Right. And if you can't use them, you can't use face danger because it's a progress move.
Yeah. And also, if you miss on a secure an advantage, it adds a countdown box.
Mm-hmm.
And you pay the price. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are we ready to risk this?
It sounds like that's what this is. I believe in you.
All right, first roll of the night.
So it's secure an advantage with
Yes. Yes.
aggressive action?
Mm-hmm. Because it's forceful defense, strength, or endurance. I'm using rope. I want to tie the rope real strong.
Okay,
Good
sure.
strong knots. All right. All right. That's an opportunity, so I get +2 momentum.
Hmm.
We are all tied together. Mammoths, people, puppers.
So we can't lose anyone unless, well, we can't accidentally lose anyone.
Right.
That's good. Okay. Um,
Is
you
there?
got a strong hit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I got an opportunity.
Yeah. So
But yes, it was a strong hit.
did you took the momentum though, yeah?
I did take the momentum.
Okay, got it. Okay. What's the opportunity?
What's the opportunity?
Hmm.
What would be a good thing that would help us with a tempest?
Or narrative twist.
Yeah. I don't think we can just make the tempest go away. Because that was based on a failed roll.
Yeah.
Dio! Who gets a chicken?
Dio.
Dia would like to. I believe at this point, Luck does. I have 7 momentum.
I have 2.
Yeah, you need it more. Dia would like us to ensure that Mr. Diomedes in the game, his roof got fixed
Yep. After Richard ate some of it.
after Richard ate some of it. So yes, that did happen. I think at this point is that what would Cluck do to prepare before we forge into the Tempest?
Mm.
Because we have time, we haven't actually entered it, so I think we have a little bit of time story wise.
Yeah, at least until
Yeah,
we resolve this opportunity.
yeah.
Is it um can you communicate with Ravegren?
Um, the Raven heeds my call.
Even if it's like far away?
Well, I'm able to use her to send messages, which means that she can probably find me from distance.
Hmm. What if the opportunity is that Ravegren can Ravegren can see the eye of the storm? So we are more likely to
To
find
find
it rather
it?
than get lost in it.
Yeah.
Is that decent enough opportunity? Like you're receiving some sort of
Like we get a break partway through where we can catch our
something
breath.
like that, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Uh okay.
Yeah, Gren flying up. And I'm sure there's a way she communicates me with like turning her head and clicking her beak at me and screeching at me and hopping around a whole lot. Gren finds I. So we have a good sense of how to kind of walk
Mhm.
through the storm and be more likely to find the eye of it.
Yeah.
That's a good opportunity.
Because we're in that scene challenge now, I can't. Hmm.
And let's be fair, the one that I'm most worried about flying away is Evka.
It's all right. I'm half chicken at this point. I can fly short distances.
The knots are on the ropes around Evka's waist are extra tight. Like there's none of this. I might have even done like one of those between the legs ones on you just to like make sure it doesn't slip off, like over the shoulder. The whole 5-point restraint. Evka's not flying away.
Um, yeah, I was gonna do a ritual to invoke, but I think the opportunity to do that is not now.
Yeah.
Uh, but that's okay. I what would I do in this case? The storm is basically upon us. Do we want to say that the time it took you to sort of link up everything was the time we had?
I think you could have been doing something during that, except for when I was, putting you in a 5-point restraint.
Yeah.
There was something you could have been doing something at that point because we both saw it coming. There's an opportunity there for it's like in a surprise round of D&D, everybody gets a chance to do a thing as long
Mhm.
as they're not the surprised ones.
I think I'm going to. So knowing about the biting winds and the stinging ice, Uh, I have two thoughts. Uh, well, Evka would have two thoughts about some of the problems we might be able to face. One, she could use her craftiness to build like eye protection for all of the mammoths and the people. Or two, get earplugs so that the ghostly voices don't scare the mammoths. Because if they stampede while linked up, we're going with them. Um, Evka would, of course, want to hear the voices, though, so she would
Yes.
exclude herself.
Yes. I expected that you were not going to wear earplugs.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to try and make it so that the animals and our companions, our traveling partners, who are Lona and
Shakar.
Shakar, yeah, and maybe you, if you would like, are not affected by the ghostly voices.
I'll probably take them. And I might decide to take them out, but I'll probably.
And maybe I do this magically
Oh, yeah.
rather than like stuffing our ears with some plant I find.
Yeah, maybe not. Don't want to get stuff stuck in there.
Yeah. I don't know how I would do that though, because I can face danger with essence. Or sorry, I can secure an advantage with essence.
Like earmuff spell? Like just a muffling field around people's
Hmm.
heads?
Yeah. The only problem is I only have two essence.
Hmm.
So it would be a two roll rather than a three roll.
Well, we
I
could
like the
use.
idea of magic anyway though.
Yeah. I mean, we could
All right.
use mammoth fur. We got plenty of mammoths.
We could do that. Stuff everyone's ears with mammoth fur. I think yeah, I'm just because I like the narrative better, I'm gonna try it with the weaker roll.
Okay.
And say that I'm trying to make it so that it cancels out the weird spooky stuff, but doesn't make it so that we can't
Can't hear
communicate.
each other. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right. In that case, I'm going to roll this as edge because that's the same as my essence right now.
Okay.
And opportunity.
Opportunity!
Hey, have we ever started a session
The
with
two are.
back-to-back opportunities?
No. Uh-uh.
I am also going to take +2 momentum.
I feel like Foundry knows that like yesterday and today are finale type sessions. And it's like, let's make it exciting. Make it exciting for them.
Yep.
Because we rolled
Uh,
quite a few crits last night.
we did
Yesterday.
actually, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I had that one really good, like, I'm gonna re-roll this with my key and not get hit by the flail.
Yeah, you basically soloed a level CR16.
I know. Well, I was like, okay, so I have options. I could go join Brother Heed, and this thing would come stampeding in and spit acid on everybody.
It wanted to so bad.
Or I could stay here and maybe Liam will spend hinders on my attacks. I didn't think you would actually spend hinders on that fight. I was mostly just like keeping it out of the main fight.
I actually really wanted to. Sorry to diverge. We haven't had any like
We haven't been able to
conversations
talk about
post
this
game,
yet. Yeah.
but one thing that I think I would do differently in the future was that I felt bad because I was getting hinders given to me by chat,
Yeah.
but I had already established that if you guys used it first, I couldn't. So you had the initiative every time, and every single time I asked, you would use them. So I never had the opportunity to use them.
I
I was
never
like,
used helps on my rolls.
no, but they were, yeah.
Yeah, but they were, yeah.
Hmm. So we might have to change that
Yeah,
going
I think
forward.
that's a conversation to have, is how to, like, the chickens here is a good thing because we can, and maybe in season 2 there's other ways we can have for chat to
Yeah.
help impact the game.
Hmm.
But the chickens is a really good way to help us, but it's a limited thing. It doesn't super help us, but we have been using momentum better, I think.
What if the opportunity of this ritual to protect our ears from the ghostly voices is that either by pure genius, it's not pure
It's not
genius,
pure genius.
or happy coincidence,
It's that one.
Evka's manipulation of the essence of this area, in this case, has actually created a two-way uh, connection. So we can actually talk to the storm
We
or
can
whatever the
talk.
voices are in the storm.
Oh, really?
So it's not just like blocking out the words, it's the ability to send words into it.
That and that fits in with Evka and her. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like that.
All right. Well, so far so good. Is this where the storm hits?
I think this is where the storm hits.
Howling winds, stinging ice.
All right.
This feels like face danger now.
We're in face danger territory.
Mhm.
Um I will go first. And I'm going to face danger with iron because strength and endurance are my things.
Mhm.
And mammoths.
They're mammoth things too.
Strength and endurance is mammoth things. Okay. Not looking. I'm not looking.
Pretty good.
Yes!
That 8 tried to sneak in there, but you got that +3.
All right, so we mark progress.
We do. Um so
Like, I think I'm probably in the front because Rave Gren has told me where to go. So I'm in the front, just like head down, plodding along that direction, with everyone following me, all tied together with rope.
I think I'm probably hiding underneath a mammoth. Like I might be like standing under Baku.
Would it be better to stand under Richard, who knows you?
Maybe. Maybe, yeah. I'm just like in the woolly primordial pouch. It's very warm in here. Blocks the wind.
Yeah.
So yeah, we press through for a while. Um, let's see, what can I do?
I wonder if you can secure an advantage by talking to the voices to
Mm,
see if they can help.
I wouldn't be able to charm them,
No.
but I could lie to them.
Yes.
Um, these are ghostly voices.
Mm-hmm. Are they
I
undead?
do I do get bonuses for interacting with horrors, spirits, or other undead beings.
That's what I was wondering. Are these undead people who've been eaten by the tempest?
Maybe. I don't know if we know. They're probably one of those three, though:
Yes.
spirits, undead, or horrors.
Yes. As players, we can decide that they're one of
Yeah,
those
I'm
three.
kind
As
of leaning
characters, we
towards
might,
spirit.
yeah, like people, and I like the flavor of people who got eaten by the
Hmm.
tempest.
Yeah, people who are sapped of their heat.
Yes.
We can even call them the cold.
Ooh.
So I'm going to try and convince the cold. Do I try and convince the cold that I am also
That you're
hmm,
also dead?
something like that? Either dead or working for death, because that's technically
Mm-hmm.
maybe not. It's not the truth, but it's like close, which is the best kind of lie.
Yes. Yes, it is.
uh, yeah. Okay. So I'll try and secure a advantage with shadow using the opportunity that we set up previously, and I am going to whisper into the storm and uh, try and convince it or the spirits within it that we are maybe not like ambassadors or something like that, or on some sort of a quest of a shared goal.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Yeah, to leave us alone.
first let's see if I actually do it. And I get a +1.
Can we forge a bond with a tempest?
Opportunity. Oh, jeez.
Okay then.
And we forge a bond with a
Can we
tempest.
forge a bond with the tempest?
Did we just become best friends?
We know besties with the tempest.
Um, gosh. Okay, so I take the +2 momentum, and what do I say? I say, uh, I am on a divine quest for the spirit of death. Grant us shelter. We need to, uh, we need to see the other side.
Who gets the chicken, Mizzy? And that's not really a lie. Where in that statement is a lie?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if this helps them. That's the part where I might be pushing it a little bit. But
Oh yeah.
is the opportunity? Do I learn something about the source of my power?
We currently have equal momentum. So what the chickens does is it gives one of us a +1 to our momentum score, which we can burn to correct an error in a roll or make a failure not a failure. Um, I feel like Clock, you had the last one, so I'll put this one on my sheet. Um, yeah. I wonder if somewhere in those swirling spirits, you get like whispers of he speaks for death.
Of information or a lead or something like that.
Yeah, of the next place to go, of a place where you can go with people who might know more, people who would talk to you who might know more. We did not mark progress on the Tempest for your. Oh no, you hadn't. You were in advance.
Yeah. So it's going to. I'm trying to decide if I want the opportunity to be related to the source of my power or the rising of the true prophet.
Mm.
I'm closer to determining the source of my power.
Yeah.
So close enough that I might actually be able to finish it before we end the season.
How many ticks do you
And
have on it?
8.
Oh yeah, that would be a good one to.
So what if the voice whispers back to me, um, and says, because we can link up the two opportunities now. What if
Mm-hmm.
it says, as like in the quest example, at the heart of the storm lays an ancient ruin.
Yes.
The truth of your power is there.
Yes.
That's my opportunity. All right.
Excellent. Someone has zoomies upstairs, so if you hear a dog barking and footsteps and stomping, it's fine. Someone is just zooming. He ate his dinner. He had to be a very good boy yesterday for, what is it, 8.5 hours while I was sitting at the computer playing D&D.
A good nickel.
Someday, I will make a D&D character that has a nickel familiar. Someday. That day is not today.
I mean, you do have a nickel familiar in this game.
I do. Like, but it's not a D&D character.
That's true. That's fair. All right, your turn.
Um, do I want to continue to press forward? I'm not sure that you can communicate ahead to me what you've learned. So I think at this point I'm still pressing forward because I don't know what's gone on behind. So I'm going to continue to press forward with iron to try and get to the heart of the storm, the eye of the storm. That's a miss.
Uh-oh. So,
You draw a X.
if you
Oops,
face
nope.
danger and miss, mark a countdown box
At this.
and pay the price.
X. X. Um, let's just roll on the table to see what kind of ideas that can give us. Roll it. Go. A new danger or foe is revealed.
Uh-oh.
Is it more broken?
In the storm?
In the storm? Would the storm. They don't. Do they have heat? Would the storm care about them?
I think yeah, they're just Ironlanders, but they've
Mm-hmm.
gone on a little manic.
Is it undead?
It could be spirits or something.
Mm-hmm.
That feels right.
Do we want to roll on the delve to see if it to see what kind of denizen it might be?
We could. I think. What did we have on that? Let
I
me
don't think we
see.
have anything on there that would not be targeted by the storm.
That's true. Would it be aggressive to us though?
Inside the storm?
Seems
Potential
like it would be.
probably not.
Yeah.
It's got its own problems to worry about.
I feel like maybe this is something.
I feel like so I'm not sure that fits here. It does
No.
say we
We should
can
also make
roll
sure that we
again.
keep it in the context of what your role was, right? You were
Yeah.
trying to endure.
Yep, I was trying to endure and continue forward.
And new danger.
So it doesn't have to necessarily be that. It does say we can re-roll if that doesn't fit the current situation.
Well, I think the new danger could be that, uh, regardless of what, because remember, secure an advantage is proactive, face danger is reactive. So
Mm-hmm.
if it just uh sort of gets, if the storm sort of doubles down with the icy shards, because we are moving with impunity so far, we have to react to it, kind of thing.
Well, the other thing is you've been talking to the spirits.
I have.
So what are the spirits going to do when someone's talking to them? They're coming in. I could have to endure stress to deal with you because there's like all these new
Mm.
spirits around.
Yeah, I've blocked out the voices, but I haven't blocked out the spirits.
You've blocked out the voices that you're talking to, but you haven't actually blocked out the physical
That's
aspect
true.
that's surrounding us.
That is true. There are shadowy forms in this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I can take one spirit and face endure stress in the company of my pupper. My spirit at 2, my heart's at 2. It doesn't matter. But I'm in the company of my pupper, so I get a +1. Opportunity.
Again.
Um,
Fourth opportunity.
I know. For enduring stress. I'm actually
Wow.
going to exchange one momentum for one spirit. Because I would have been at 2 spirit. So that
Okay.
will be the opportunity. Hmm. The opportunity that I am able to push forward and still get progress despite the miss?
No, I think it needs to be
Or is
narrative,
it,
not mechanical.
yeah, is it something about Malik?
It could progress a story, yeah.
It could also be like, what would I find out about Malik in this Tempest? He was not killed by a Tempest. We know that. He was killed by Atana in a mine for some unknown reason.
Well, there's
Hi,
something to be
Allie!
said about being haunted and
Mm-hmm.
then entering into a spirit maelstrom, spirit storm, right?
E-Love! Yeah. Like, why did I do this to myself? What the fuck is wrong
Uh,
with me?
he could be here, and if he's here, then all the other spirits know he's here.
Would they make way for a spirit? E-Love, that's my friend Liam. He, if you watch the
Hi.
Pyro Club on Friday nights, he was the DM for that campaign. Super fantastic. On Twitch, he's inventory full.
Uh, it could lend credibility to my previous successful lie, for you as well, because you are
Mm-hmm.
clearly being escorted by a spirit. They don't know that you're just haunted.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I wonder if like I don't necessarily see Malik in the whirling, but it does kind of clear out a little bit when I as I kind of stop and take stock cuz how narratively I think enduring stress is like I'm just going to stand here for a minute and pet my puppy.
Mm,
Which is why when you're enduring stress in the company of your hound, you don't feel quite as much stress cuz you have a puppy to pet.
yeah.
I don't cuz he's upstairs with Elle. And the gate is up cuz he's been a little needy today. I have a dinosaur. um so I think perhaps in that moment they kind of there's that view of, oh hey, they're escorted by a spirit, and there's a little I get a little bit of breathing room.
Got it. Um, I'm trying to decide how to face danger here. Evka's goal now is to get to the center, to the
Yes.
eye of this storm. Not just because the stinging winds hurt.
Could you do deception and trick them into leading us there?
I
Since I know that's one of your good stats, which is
yeah,
this one.
I feel like I've already deceived. I think what I'm
Yeah.
reacting to now is the power of the storm, so I think I might have to use observation to try and guide, because we can't see very far. You have some communication with Revgren.
I mean, she's not currently here. I know what
No.
direction I know what direction she said that the eye was. And I know
Yeah.
that I'm pointed straight that direction, which means that the
Mhm.
mammoths following me are going straight that direction.
Got it. Hmm. Hmm. I'm trying to think what I can do to help here.
I think we need to make progress. We
Well,
have
we do. I just have no idea how to narratively tie what Evka's good at to face danger here.
hmm. I wonder if you come up to the front and kind of use your wits to direct me.
Yeah, but you're already being directed. That problem is solved.
That's true. Unless you found in your opportunity that we're a little off course. Because it's valuable that we're in the middle of a storm and the eye of the storm can shift places. I knew where it was when we were outside the storm.
It's true.
The eye of a storm, and it's potentially that it's moving as we move through the storm because
Hmm.
it's trying to keep us within the body of the storm rather than getting to the eye.
Yeah, I was thinking about like leaning on the waterborne path. Like I'm not on the sea right now, but I have sailed in storms before.
Mm-hmm.
So I know something of the way move like winds move, but
Mm-hmm.
again, this is an unnatural storm.
Yeah.
I think what I could do though is lean on the devotant path, use my god's stat, and sort of pray my way
Mm-hmm.
through danger. Ask for a blessing for the herd.
Yeah.
I think that works.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I will beseech uh my god Jaws, aka Sheena, uh for guidance and protection. And I don't get any bonuses here. No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
All right, where's my
There
pen?
are no gods here. All right, so we mark a countdown, and I pay the price,
This could
which
be the end.
I think is just being battered with icy shards.
Mm-hmm.
How much damage does a storm do at dangerous? It's at 2.
I think it's two.
All right,
Let's
I'll
see.
take 2
Enemy
health.
fray. Dangerous foe inflicts 2 harm.
Okay, take 2 health and endure harm. Where's endure harm? Suffer.
Yeah. Clearly it's suffering.
Weak hit. Press on. All right.
It's fine. Fine. Okay.
So what is the storm doing now? I feel like we need to make this easier on ourselves. We should probably like.
Mm-hmm.
Are we close to the eye? Is there something blocking us from getting to it?
Are we close
Is
to the eye? That's a good question. Do we want to do 50-50?
Sure.
No.
We are not. So I think what we need to do is speed up.
We need to make more progress.
Yeah.
So I will continue pushing forward with iron unless you want to do something else.
Do we do it with edge in this case?
That is not a good stat for me.
Oh.
That is not a good stat for me. I'm slow in plotting.
Why did you agree to the fact we need to speed up then?
Because we do, but it's certainly not going to come from me.
What if let me think.
I wonder if there. Okay, hang on. Let's see if there's anything that anyone can do to help me.
Do you think I can intimidate the storm?
Wait. I can break an inanimate object with Smash 2 for securing an advantage.
You could.
I could be like, God damn you stupid storm, and like smash a rock on the side of the road.
Hi, Gran.
Hi, Gran. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use Smash 2 to slam down on a rock on the side of the road to secure an advantage, which means that I get a +1 and I get +1 momentum on a hit. No. Hell with it. I'm burning. Burning it. On a weak hit, my advantage is short-lived. I get 2 momentum. I do not want to miss on securing an advantage here. It's fine. Thank you for the biddies, E-Love. Hi, Gran. We're gonna die here.
All right. So the advantage is that you have sort of emboldened yourself.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
You just, sometimes breaking things makes you feel better.
Makes me feel a whole lot better. Is there anything you want to do before I continue to press onward with iron?
No, I can try and do it with edge. I just don't know how my edge leads all of us faster.
Yeah, I think the at present, like, you maybe could get there faster, but the rest of us are still pressing forward ponderously.
Mm-hmm.
Which is such a good word. Can we just talk about how such a good word that is?
Ponderously?
Ponderously. Oh. It's a delicious word. All right. On we go. Strong hit. Progress.
We needed that.
Are we close to the eye of the storm? God damn it. E-Love, who would you like to give a chicken to? A chicken gives one of us +1 momentum. You get to choose.
Here's something that I can try and do. I have an idea.
All right.
I have an idea. This storm wants to seek our warmth. I can try a deception.
Ooh.
I wonder if
E-Love, do you want to let the dice choose? Roll a D2. We'll have 1 be V, 2 be Liam. Roll exclamation point roll space 1D2 in the chat. That's my fancy chat bot. Liam gets a chicken.
I get a chicken. Thank you. I might need that. I'm going to face danger with deception.
Okay.
Because I want to flavor this narratively, I'm going to spend an essence.
Okay.
Because I can normally face danger with essence.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying to simultaneously use my magic and adhere to the rules of the the scene challenge.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna spend the essence, and then I'm going to attempt to lower the herd's body heat safely, such that we
I was gonna
appear
say.
safely. Like, it's a deception. I'm not actually lowering their body heat, but I'm like making it appear as though we are maybe suffering. Like, we are actually starting to, like, our bodies are starting to fail, so that maybe they're, because they were emboldened, right? They started battering us even harder. So if we look like we're struggling, maybe they ease off a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, facing danger.
Yeah.
A weak hit. Boy, my challenge dice are real high.
Yeah, they
That's okay
are.
though.
That's
That's
okay. We
okay
get
though.
to mark progress on a weak hit.
I mark progress and also envision a complication, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You are successful in mark progress, but you also encounter a minor complication. Envision what happens and mark a countdown box to represent the setback. So mark a countdown box. We do progress.
Yeah. Okay, I'm marking it. That's 3 countdown boxes.
Uh, what is the complication? What if I actually do lower our body temperature? I was trying to do it superficially, but Efka doesn't really know the forces she's trying to control.
So everybody is a little bit cold. I don't think
So
it was
everybody's
still a
freezing.
yeah, it was still a hit, so it's not like we're taking any damage from it yet, but
Yeah.
everybody's super cold.
So the winds die down a little bit, but we're freezing to death.
Yeah.
All right, great.
Awesome.
Everything's fine.
Everything's cool.
I think we're probably at the eye.
Yeah, I think so. We're over halfway on the progress. So I think we can say that and because you got a hit, we can say that we made it to the eye.
Sure.
So we get a minute to breathe
Do we
here.
pause the scene challenge for a moment and just do like a little scene inside the eye?
I think so, since there was something for your source of your magic.
Yeah. Can we rest here?
I
Do we
don't
have
think
time to
so.
make camp here?
I don't think so.
No, okay. So I
Because
just
yeah, because the Tempest says the eye is um relief from certain death is offered for a price. So I
mm,
think there's not like if we wanted to make camp there would be a price for it.
got it. Okay.
And if you think about like the Eye of a Storm, it's not permanent and
No. Yeah.
we're not really gonna have time to make a good camp because a camp is a few hours.
Yeah. I think we probably have a few hours. If this thing's the size of like a tropical storm, for example.
Yeah, we maybe have a few hours.
Yeah.
We do have 3 ticks on the and this thing is seeking our heat.
That's also true.
So there's an added
Yeah.
danger of it's actively seeking
I think
us.
I'm gonna go to Scarbash. Just chittering and my teeth clattering. Uh and say, there's something here. There's something there's something in the eye. I need to find it. Uh and um can Nickel help me find it? Because I know Nickel gives you a bonus to
Yeah, we
seeking.
can seek it. I don't want to take off the ropes, but we can try and what if we tied Nickel to me and you to me and we untied ourselves from the mammoths for now. And they can keep going towards the other edge and we'll try and find what you're looking for. Cuz then if something happens, at least the 3 of us are
Mm,
together and we don't get separated.
yeah,
Cuz Richard can lead the other ones through the storm and we'll come back to Richard.
because apparently the truth, whatever this death spirit is trying to make me find, is here.
Oh.
Uh, can I do a help roll for you? I'm gonna
I
do a
was
help roll.
yeah. Ren, who would you like to give a chicken to?
I'm going to make a secure an advantage roll
Okay.
with wits
Who needs the chicken, Gren?
as a. I think you do. I'm
Yeah,
at 8.
probably. I did just burn all my momentum. Okay,
All
so
right,
with
this is a help action for you.
okay, with Nickel, I do get a +1 on gathering information.
Yeah. Um, a weak hit would give you +1 momentum. I kind of wanted to give you a +1 though. Should I burn for a strong, or are you confident?
Um, I will have 2 + 1. I'll have a +3 on my wits for the gather
Okay,
information.
that's pretty good. All right, we'll give you the momentum, and then we want to gather information
Yeah,
to
so
conduct
we're
a
gonna we're gonna
search.
do this search.
Yeah.
That does not look good.
Oh dear.
But I can make it a weak hit.
Uh, thank goodness for that momentum.
Yeah.
All
Uh
right.
I
Thanks,
do
friend.
get 2 momentum because of the I will have Nickel wrestle on my behalf.
So
It's
on a weak hit, the information complicates your
complicated or
quest
introduces a
or
danger.
introduces a new danger.
I feel like the fact that we're in the middle of a tempest is already a complication enough, game.
So what do we find?
What do we
What
find
do,
that would complicate your
yeah.
specific goal?
I'm
The
gonna
goal is to
roll a
investigate this.
feature.
Yeah, investigate the source of your power.
Did it work? It didn't work. I thought I fixed that feature table. Let me try it from the actual table. Oh,
Oh,
ensnaring exit.
we find a trap.
Ensnaring exit.
We find a place we have to go through, but it's trapped to find your information.
Oh,
No.
oh, is it like a, what do they call it? Not like a mausoleum, but you know what I mean? Like
Oh, like one of
there's some
those.
sort of a memorial
Yeah,
or
like one of
a
those super
cairn.
fancy graves where the
Yeah.
family has all their little cremated bits inside a stone hut.
Yeah, so what if we find some sort of a tomb, but we can't get out? That's the additional danger.
We can't. How do we get out then?
Well, it says ensnaring, so maybe it's like the door has closed behind us.
But I'm gonna hit it with my hammer.
But what do we find here? This is the source of my power.
Is this the
Um,
source of your power, or is it that the source? It does it. Is there like a book of some sort that
Let me do this. Escalate desolation?
you
The hell does that
already
mean?
were? You are.
I rolled two 86s. Can we get an 86 on 86s?
Can we just? Can we just?
Escalate desolation. Well, okay, so who's being desolated here? It's clearly me as the corrupted one.
Yep. Yep.
I need to escalate my descent into death.
Do you need
Do
to
I need to
die again?
Oh, maybe.
To learn about to understand your power fully.
Escalate desolation. Well, action is escalate. The theme of all of this is the falling apart of Evka.
Okay, so or or do you need to face desolation? Because I don't think you faced desolation when you were
Mm.
corrupted.
Oh, do I need to be on the brink of madness
So you
to
need to
understand what's here?
you need or like you find something that we can take with us. And to understand what it is and how it drives your power, you need to almost be mad.
Hmm. What do we think qualifies as almost mad? Does my spirit need to be lower? It's at 3 right now.
I mean, I because of the desolation, I think you need to be at 0.
Well, then I just might die forever.
I know. Like there's a risk
that seems
there.
that seems a little bit that's a little bit extra even for us.
That's
It's
true.
only a 3-star quest.
It's only a 3.
uh I like the idea though. I like the idea that it's sort of it's a very Cthulhu kind of thing, right?
Mhm.
It's
So
like
what's the other one for stress besides corrupted?
um
Shaken?
that's a condition. I could take a condition.
Like you have to be shaken to understand it. We can have that fill in as like the madness. So like when
Yeah,
if you hit
I could
um
take a condition.
how do you get that condition? On a
It's
miss when
shaken.
you endure stress, you must mark shaken or corrupted.
Got it. You are despairing or distraught and need comfort to recover.
And we can have that. That would fill in nicely as mad. As it could be flavored
Yeah.
more as madness rather than distress.
So what is it that shakes me? I got it. I got it. I have okay, I'm going to float this idea, but I think this ties a whole lot of things together.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
We're in a tomb.
Yep.
We're in a tomb where the Ironlanders first landed.
Yep.
Suppose we're in the middle of a storm that consumes the heat of the living,
Yep.
and its souls are bound to it.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow, a spirit of death has shunted me back into the world of the living to find the source of this power.
Mm-hmm.
Where do I get this power? The only person in Evka's life who shared similar power to her is Grandma Kano. This is the tomb of Grandma Kano.
Oh!
Grandma Kano died a very long time ago, and yet she raised me.
Awesome. Wait. Does that mean that both of us, our mentors, were dead when they were actually teaching us?
It sounds like it might be that case, yes.
Good night, Missy. Get some sleep. I hope Adepticon was really fun. I
Grandma
like
Kano.
that. And that neither of us knew.
Hmm. Because I don't know that I don't think Evica ever knows what ever happened with her parents. She just sort of has always been raised by her grandmother.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe that's a question for season 2.
That sounds like a question for season 2.
But in the meantime, I'm going to tick progress
Yeah.
on investigate the source of my power, and I
And
think I'm going to try and resolve it.
let's do it. Resolve the vow. We
I don't
find a
think there's anything
tomb.
I can do to get bonuses on this, right?
No,
It's a progress roll.
it ignores lots of stuff. Find a tomb.
Mm. I become shaken.
What? Who gets a chicken, Gren? Have a chicken, Liam.
Thank you. All right. I thought I had something for this. I'm just checking.
Oh, for completing a vow?
No, it's specifically. Oh yeah, here it is. Because I am on a deathbound quest. That's what this quest was.
Mm-hmm.
This was what I had to vow to come back.
Yep.
Uh, when you fulfill your vow on the deathbound quest and mark experience, take +2 experience. Okay, it doesn't give me anything. I just get extra XP.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
All right.
All right, here we go. Wish
Here
me
we go.
luck.
Good luck. Yeah.
Double sevens. Is that an opportunity? Oh my goodness. I've figured it out. I've figured it out. I don't I mean,
But it does lead to more questions.
it does lead to more questions, but my magical ability doesn't come from Jaws. I mean, sure, Jaws communicates with me because I worship them, and not many people do these days. But this
Yeah.
this power to manipulate the mystical essence of the world, this is from Grandma.
What?
Is my grandmother a lich?
Is your grandmother even really your grandmother?
I don't know. We should go.
We should go. I'm gonna hit this door with my with my let's see, what would this be? I'm going to
Oh yeah, we're stuck in here. I forgot.
yeah, I'm going to face danger with hitting the door with my hammer, which means that
Okay.
I will roll it with iron and I get a +1 and I take +1 momentum on a hit. Smash this shit out of the door, please. That is not a good.
Oh
That
no.
is not good. I made it worse. Like, it was one of those doors that opens inward, and when it closed, all smashing it does is makes it more closed.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. What is happening? We have to get out of here. I can't be in this tomb.
Evka, breathe. Um. Well, what if I use my hammer and smash one of the walls instead of the door?
Maybe it's a trick, a puzzle. Maybe there's some sort of a thing. I'm gonna try and use observation
Okay.
to try and find. Do I do this as a secure an advantage, or do I face danger?
I think it's a secure an advantage to find out the puzzle, and then it's face danger to do it, to solve the puzzle.
Right, got it. Okay, so I'm gonna do wits, and I'm gonna try and find. Actually, no, this sounds like gather information, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Ask question, search an area. Got it. Wits. Go. Weak hit. Okay. It's the information complicates our quest. I find a puzzle.
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
this
That's
this is
fine.
one of those kinds of crypts.
Yeah.
So what is it like? Is it like one of those? Uh, I'm trying to delve my DMing
My
back
favorite puzzle
history.
that I did, I still have here in my book. My favorite puzzle that I did for my party. In this book? Or is it a. It might be in a different book. I made them one of those, you know, those like pipe puzzles where you turn the pipes to make the water flow.
Mm,
I made them a pipe puzzle
got it.
in a book somewhere.
It could be
I,
something like that.
too
Like
many
we have
notebooks.
to arrange some sort of symbols on the walls to open the door.
It could be like, yeah, like in Cana, there was the part where you had to arrange the pillars in the right
Oh yeah,
order.
yeah. Yeah, maybe it's something like that. So how about this? I'm going to secure an advantage with insight and observation.
Okay.
And then you can move them with iron into the right place.
Okay.
So I'm gonna aid an ally and try and give you bonus momentum and
All right. And tell me where to move them. That does not look good.
I'm gonna burn.
Yeah. Okay. That seems good. Seems
Gonna
like
turn this complication
into an
into an
opportunity.
opportunity. Okay. All right. So strong hit. You can either take a +1 to your next roll or 2 momentum. You pick.
um, what am I doing? Am I facing danger?
Um, maybe.
Is it a progress? Are we considering it a progress move?
Um, well, I think we just need a success on the puzzle now. So,
Okay.
is it face danger?
I currently have 4 momentum. A plus
I thought
1 with iron would give me 4 added to the roll.
you attempt something risky or react to an imminent threat. So the imminent threat is that we're trapped
Mm-hmm.
and we're running out of time
Okay. I think I'm
because
gonna just take the
yeah.
plus 1 on the roll because I think
Okay,
4 on my dice is better than having 5 momentum.
got it. What's my opportunity here?
I'm gonna roll this
Um,
dice. We'll find out.
yeah,
Weak hit. It fine.
take it.
Um. I feel like I would suffer harm. This is where I would suffer a harm because I'm tired already and I'm moving these big things and
Mm.
I maybe like get an ouchie.
Yeah, like throw your back out or something, moving these giant pillars into
Yeah, get
place.
an ouchie. I'm sad.
I think I'm as an opportunity. Stop me if this doesn't sound interesting, but I love putting MacGuffins in my inventory
Yes, I know.
uh, because they always seem to end up being a really cool puzzle
I feel like
connector later.
I feel like we have discovered why Liam's inventory is always full.
I think that maybe there is a book in here
Mm-hmm.
in the the tome of the tomb
The Tome of the Tomb. I'm going to
of
roll on my health to
Ramacano.
endure harm.
Tomb of
Let's do
Kano.
it. Yes.
Oh,
I'm going to embrace the pain. I need the
that's
momentum.
my opportunity. I get a book that I can read later if I dare.
All right,
I'm too
so
shaken to do so right now, though. So we're out.
door puzzle. These are going to be such good notes.
Yeah, I can tell.
I just summed up that whole scene in that whole scene in the tomb of 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 words.
Nailed it.
Nailed
So
it.
the great stone door that closed behind us sort of grinds back open as we arrange the final pillar. I say we. It's it's garbage.
And I'm just like, that hurts.
And what do we think? Were we quick enough? Do we think that the eye is still above us, or do we exit into the storm again?
Do we want to just say? I feel like we were probably quick enough.
Yeah.
We had more successes than misses in there. I think if we'd had more misses, we probably wouldn't have been. But we were
Yeah.
pretty successful on more of the rolls.
All right. Well, let's press on.
So we can rejoin our party.
We head back into scene challenge mode. Thank
Yes.
you for that diversion.
Yes. We
Uh,
solved a mystery and created new mysteries.
yeah.
Plans for
Uh,
season 2.
it's 1 XP per challenge of the vow, right?
When you roll it, it should tell you.
Oh,
So, it's troublesome 1, dangerous 2, formidable 3, extreme 4, epic 5. I can't remember what that one
got it. It
was.
is. Yeah, it was 3.
Okay.
So I get 3 plus 2 from Deathbound Quest.
Ah, dem XPs.
It's a lot. It's a lot. And I'm no longer bound to the death spirit unless I want
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah.
I've earned
Excellent.
my right to be alive in this world.
Excellent. All right. Let's do one more progression on the Tempest and then take a break.
Okay.
Are we going to continue on with our No, she's not ever going to grow a heart again. Grian. Do we want to continue on with pressing forward with iron, or do we want to try another approach as we enter the other side of it?
Um, what would it be other than enduring? We could do it with wits if we wanted to try and find like a more sheltered route between
Mm-hmm.
hills or something like that. Um,
I think with that, I would, make sure, like, the way we've retied ourselves, I would just connect our tailing rope to the front mammoth, who's currently Richard,
mhm.
so that you and Nickel and probably Creech and I are all together at the front of the party. You can still kind of tuck under Richard if you need to, but
Reach.
is there enough visibility inside the storm that we could see?
See.
So that we could see, like, the path ahead
Oh, I see. I think
to use wits for it.
got it. Um, Probably not. But it could also be so that would be observation, but you could also do insight. So
Mm-hmm.
like finding clues on the ground or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know if there is a road here or sort of trampled ground from previous
from previous
migrations, but
migrations. Probably not if they only do the migration once a year. It probably grows over.
probably does. Um,
But there might be, like, things that we can see as we go past slightly, like they're close enough that we can see
there could be
landmarks.
bones.
There could be bones. And it could be about too, like, how the storm feels as we're passing through, and we can go towards where it feels lighter.
Mhm.
So then you could roll wits.
Yeah, that's true because wind speed in a normal storm, at least. I know this is an unnatural storm, but
Yeah.
wind speed sort of accelerates closer to the center.
Yeah.
All right, I'll try it. Evka attempts foolishly, perhaps, to guide.
My back hurts.
Uh,
Just give me a minute.
Weak hit.
Weak hit still marks progress.
It still marks progress. It does. Uh,
It does
Wait, what
mark
is?
that last box on the.
It does mean we've run down the clock.
We've run down the clock, probably for the best. So I think we
So
have
if you
to.
face danger, you are successful and mark progress. You encounter a minor complication. Envision what happens. Mark a countdown clock. What happens?
Do the mammoths head off a different direction than we expected? Is this mammoth related? Do we have trouble getting the mammoths to go the direction we want to go? Aqua gets in her head that she doesn't want to follow this young upstart Richard.
Is there a mammoth fight?
There might be a tussle.
Do we have to break up a mammoth fight?
Baku and Richard might get into a tussle.
um, that could be it. But, so, let's see. When you mark the countdown track and you completely fill it, you must immediately make a progress roll to resolve the scene. So that's tempest
Okay.
progress.
That's this boy.
Mm-hmm. Maybe the success or failure of this
Determines what happens.
determines what happens, yeah. A weak hit.
A weak hit.
So progress roll. So that is
I think a weak hit means that we are successfully out of the scene. We lose a
I'm just
mammoth.
checking here. Making the progress roll. When you're blah 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 blah. As with standard progress moves, you may not burn momentum. On a weak hit, you overcome, outwit, convince, or escape the anomaly, but not without a cost. You must pay the price. Make this a minor cost relative to the scope of the scene.
Okay.
So we could take whatever minor cost it might be and then up it a bit
Up it a bit.
for the final
For the
complication.
So like the kind of the obvious thing is that we lose a mammoth.
Mm. Yeah, possibly.
Um maybe one at the end. Maybe one of the older ones just couldn't make it. And part of why we ended up getting stuck is that when by losing a mammoth in this storm, that mammoth be dead. And we just have to cut them off the train.
I agree that that probably sounds like the most
That's the most obvious thing here.
obvious one. Do you want to roll on the pay the price table and see if anything
Yeah, we
jumps
can.
out at us? So I think 2 minors make a moderate
Yeah.
complication. Okay. Person in your community. Um. Hmm.
That
That could
feels
be
like
Baku.
that feels like a thing to think about on our break.
Yeah, it does.
So we're gonna take a quick break, get some more. I have all my beverages here, but I do need to dehydrate, so that's what we're gonna do. And we'll be back in a few minutes. Burb.
Or
we are back. I am wearing the hat. I have a bit of a migraine, so we're gonna power through, but I have an ice pack on my head.
Oh no.
It's the standard migraine of cramp and migraine, and it's just, I also maybe didn't
Mm-hmm.
drink enough water yesterday, so it's also probably on me. All right. So, we are currently trying to resolve exiting the Tempest before we can continue on our escorting the herd on our delve. We need to pay a price to the Tempest that is more than 0, but less than a dead mammoth.
I think 1 of 26 is probably.
I mean, I feel like that's our best, and it's not one of the strong ones. It's probably one of the old ones, which would make Jaws really happy because culling the weak.
This sounds like a good thing.
It sounds kind of like a good thing.
Um, the other thing I was thinking about on the break was that it might be time for a new matriarch.
Mmm.
Because a person or community you trusted acts against you, loses faith. I wonder if there's like, if we interpret person or community as herd, there could be, because I was rolling with that idea of,
Like the idea of like a mammoth disagreement.
yeah, if there's like some sort of pecking order that needs to be worked out now that we're through this hardship.
Yeah, the Baku maybe isn't the fully dominant matriarch anymore, but we still have all the mammoths.
Hmm.
So there's kind
Well,
of
it might be one of those things where Baku is forced out.
mm. But we have to keep her with us. We have a vow to Baku.
We do indeed have, and that's why it's a complication.
So at that point, I think she probably would still follow the herd,
Hmm.
but she might put Richard between herself and the herd. I like that. That Baku is no longer the leader.
Um, which means we have less control over the herd because
Mm-hmm.
we made that vow
Yeah.
as a,
Yeah, because she is. Which means that
because we're gonna help them.
they're still gonna go to the place. We were never really controlling the herd. We were mostly kind of following.
Yeah, we did. In that moment, we were guiding them around a dangerous obstacle rather than through it.
Yeah. All right. So, what mammoth steps in?
Do we need a new
I
name?
think we need a new name. Baku
New
is
mammoth.
ousted by her daughter.
Daughter. Oh,
Yeah, because
I like that.
let's just be feisty about it. Let's do it. What did we do? What name did we do for Baku out of the Oracle?
I can't remember.
I can't remember either. I'm just gonna do a few, and then we'll see what we like. Unless someone in chat has a good name for a lady mammoth.
Penelope.
Pick them all.
Bleat.
Bleat. Oh my gosh. No, they named her Bleat because of the little sound she made when she was a baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty cute.
Yeah. Okay, done.
Bleat. It's a good thing she doesn't know whatever language we speak, because that
Yeah.
might be demeaning.
Yeah. She might have an actual name. You know how like Aline
Hmm.
gives things their
Yep.
actual name? Aline probably would have a different name for her than Bleat. But we are through the Tempest, which means we need to keep booking it.
We
Like we
do.
need to
We
put
need
the
to go.
Tempest in our rear view fucking mirror.
We made it. I'm only just kind of shaken.
Yeah. It needs to be in the rear view mirror before we make camp. We need to make camp because some of us need some rest. I don't think you can remove shaken.
No. Well,
We have to
I
sojourn
can.
for you to
Yeah.
remove shaken.
hmm
All
In the
right.
meantime, I am unable to raise my spirit.
Yeah. Okay, so we need to undertake a journey. Wait, do I get bonuses on undertaking a journey because of my Wayfinder thing? Let me check.
Well, we're delving.
Oh, that's right, we're delving. I
Yeah.
forgot. Okay, yeah. Where's the delve? I got distracted and forgot. Who did the last delve? I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
All right, well then I will.
Do it up.
I'll pick Scar, and we're gonna use Wits because it's better than the other two.
Ooh,
Yes!
that's pretty good.
Yes!
We needed that. We delve deeper, and we find an opportunity.
Would you just? Why do you not have the? I want a bullet. All right. 63, which is a clue offers insight or direction.
Hmm.
Is it insight or direction as to perhaps how to befriend Bleat? So that the mammoths will listen to us again? We need to move our token too. Little ways.
Oh yeah.
Because we're
Oh
not
no.
really managing this herd. So there's some options here. Insight or direction could be about where we need to go. It could be about dealing with the herd.
Mm-hmm.
It could be about why the herd has kind of fractured like this. We maybe have assigned it to the tempest, which is probably part of it. It could be, does it need to be, it doesn't necessarily need to be related to the delve.
It doesn't need to be.
But we probably should at this point.
It could be a clue with regard to our vow, our shared vow to Baku.
It could be.
We could maybe add a tick there if we find. Maybe it's like a coastal people, because we are getting close to the coast now. If this was stolen from her and they were,
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know who might live on the coast here. It's probably not the same as the Ragged Coast.
No, it's Ironlanders, but there may be Ironlanders who are more settled than we are on the other side because
Mm-hmm.
they've been here longer.
Yeah. So like a seafaring group. Um, it's Perdition's Gate.
I'm not going there. Not with mammoths.
Um,
It's a good thing none of
maybe,
us look like Dask.
yeah, I don't know what that clue might be.
Um,
Insight or direction? To what?
if it's
We know
some,
where we're going to get to Winterhaven.
if it's something about the token for Baku, what if we find like that whoever took it. Okay, this is a player idea, but not something the characters might know.
Mm-hmm.
What if Bleat took it?
Oh, last time?
What if one of the other mammoths has it?
Would we? They don't have pockets or anything. Would we
No.
know?
What if, they took it and they like stick it in their ear or behind their ear or just kind of carry it around in their mouth like weirdos? Like a puppy who finds acorns in the ground and carries them around in his mouth because that's really interesting.
What
I
kind of
don't know any
clue would
puppies
that?
who do that. I don't know any puppies who do that in acorn season. Also find some random chicken bone on the road and put it in their mouth and walk along with it. Like, what do you have in your mouth, dog?
My cats do that in the kitchen all the time.
Well, it would be
Just like
one thing if
with
you
an onion skin sticking out of their
yeah.
face.
He just keeps it in his mouth, keeps his mouth kind of closed. He has this look on his he has this look that he's got when he's got something in his mouth that he's not supposed to have.
Mm-hmm.
You know the look. Shit. So it could be that, or we just find like a clue of who it was, and we don't have like we don't understand the clue at this point because I think we haven't made any ticks on that vow.
Yeah. Do you want to roll in the feature table?
Sure.
I think
Rollable
you have.
tables, feature
Yeah.
tables, feature
Because
roll.
whatever the clue is, marked enclosure, a chest. Do we find buried treasure?
Do we find like pasture?
Oh, that also is another way to. Yep.
Like a pasture where maybe we can stay. We can set up a little bit of a camp and
It is an opportunity.
keep the mammoths kind of from wandering too much.
That's a good one because it means that the opportunity is that we can rest if we
Mm-hmm.
need to. But
Yep.
it also means that if someone is living here, the clue is that we get direction to raiders in the area or people living in the area that might be connected to Baku's missing thing.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
All right. So let's do a market tick on giving Baku her prized possession back.
Yeah.
Done.
And do I put a waypoint here for the farm we found or whatever it
Yeah, we
is,
can put a
ranch?
waypoint there of this is kind of a it's a kind of a waypoint where the mammoths kind of know that it's here. They know that it's a safe place to
Hmm.
chill, that we can make camp. What is our supply currently? Our supply is at 4, but Richard's health is at 5. So I'm gonna roll our make camp on Richard's health.
Okay.
Wow.
Richard.
We
How is that even
tied.
possible?
We tied the 10.
Oh, it's brutal.
It's brutal. On a weak hit, we get one of the things. Um, we're not undertaking a journey, so that one doesn't apply.
I can't take spirit.
Do I want to take health or momentum or spirit? Ooh, I'm gonna take a +1 spirit to put myself back up to 4 spirit. That's
I
my
think I
that's
should
my
probably
choice.
take health, but I'm also at 0 momentum.
You that hmm. Don't mind me. I'm just moving the ice pack to my forehead for like 2 minutes, and then I'll move it back. Actually, probably won't be
Oh,
ice anymore.
poor V.
This
All right,
is
I'm taking
this is
the
fine.
momentum. Yeah.
I would feel worse not playing than I would playing with my head just a little hurting. Elov, who should get the chicken? It should be Liam.
Chickens.
Let's be fair. It needs to be Liam. I have 5 momentum. Me? Okay. All right.
That's true. I did already have a
Yeah.
chicken.
All right. So we've made camp. We've rested a little bit. Take this off because
Um, is there? Do I pray while I'm here?
I think you might need to.
Yeah,
We need to
secure an
secure an
advantage.
advantage. Yeah.
I need that momentum.
Oh no, I can't wear this. That's right. It has pokey things that poke into my head.
With wits and a +1. There we go.
Yeah.
Finally, Jaws is talking to me. Gosh, it feels like it's been a while.
You know what? We're close enough to the coast that Jaws can talk to you again.
Maybe that's what it's been all along.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I secure an advantage on a strong hit. I can take 2 momentum, but because I did this as a prayer, I get another 2 momentum. So I get 4 total.
Nice.
Thank you, Jaws.
Trying to think about how I want to flavor the clue about Baku's for my
Yeah.
notes.
Oh yeah, I forgot to put the point on the map.
Yeah.
What do we think this is? Like a ranch or like a shared rest point?
It seems like
Marked
it's
enclosure.
it might be a ranch
Something like that, right?
that
It may not be 4 mammoths, but we
yeah.
pass by once every year or something.
And they have an agreement with Red Mammoth Ranch that they can
Hmm.
use the
Sure. Do you want to roll a name for it?
sure. Nope, that's the wrong spot. Let's do. I'm gonna do a couple, so we have some choices here. So we'll do season,
Icebreak.
something else,
Forsaken. Okay.
then we'll do prefix and suffix. Good night, Elov.
Night. Thank you for the chicken.
Thank you for the chickens. Um,
Uh,
Icebreak is cool, and I would like to use it, but not here.
okay.
Forsaken doesn't seem to fit at this point. Blackrock might be.
Blackrock Farms, Blackrock.
Blackrock.
Uh,
We already have a Red Mammoth Ranch. Blackrock Estates.
yeah, pasture. Whole. What's the general name for like a holding, like a land holding for a lord or a noble or something like that? Uh, I can't remember.
I usually hear it as estate. Um,
It could
Black
be an estate.
Blackrock Field.
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 Mm-hmm. There it is. That's what I want. Sometimes a writer's best friend is a thesaurus.
Taurus. Yeah. Been there, done that.
Range.
Blackrock Range. There we go.
I like that. All right.
I
A.
wonder. I wonder if Nickel finds like something about the clue comes from Nickel, or it comes from Ravegren. It could be. It could come from Gren,
Mm,
just flying around and kind of goes like, and kind of finds something that's shiny. I'm just trying to think of what I would put in my notes for that quest update, and I don't think I would. I don't. I think I would just. It would be like. I'm not sure that I would journal that specifically because it's still early on in the quest, and I don't know.
mhm.
I'm not focusing on it. I'm focusing on it. I think that's what. I think that's where we'll go with it.
Yep. There we go.
All right. Guess whose turn it is to delve. I'll give you a hint. It's not mine.
All right. Let's see. Am I doing this with haste? Not really, because I can't make these creatures go any faster anymore. We don't we don't have the ear of the matriarch. I'm not doing it with trickery. I guess it has to be wits, huh?
I think so. You could try it with trickery, but that seems
Unlikely.
dodgy.
That's not good. That's real bad.
You
That's
can click the reveal a danger button.
You encounter a hostile denizen. All right, let's roll
Awesome.
on this table.
Awesome. More
More
Blighthounds!
Blighthounds! Oh dear. Did they catch up to us and like realize what has occurred with my deception?
Do you need to test your bond with Creech?
Well, I don't have a bond
Oh,
with
that's
Creech.
right.
Yeah, she's just my pet. I think her hounds have come looking for her,
Yeah,
and
that's
I'm no
probably.
longer wrapped in the stench of death.
Yeah.
So I'm just an enemy.
Do we have to fight?
I think we have to fight.
All right, Richard and I are ready to fight. We haven't fought for a while.
Yeah. All right. So a big blight hound comes charging after us, and Creech,
Is it one
who
Blighthound or is it multiple Blighthounds?
that's a good question. A single blight hound is tier 3, so they're nasty.
It's probably just one.
Yeah, it's a big one though.
Well, that means I can't. Richard, my riding Richard has to be against a pack of foes. So
All right.
that's fine if it's
It's
only
fine.
one.
I can finally use Creech in combat against another Blighthound.
Yes. Nickel and I guess, are charging in, facing off.
Yeah. Let's set up the progress. Angry Blighthound.
Creech's
Tier
boyfriend.
3. Creech's boyfriend. That's a good one. I'm going to change it to that. There we go. Okay. Jealous boyfriend. I knew it.
They're just the worst.
Absolute worst. Let's
Why
get
are
him,
boys
Creech.
so stupid? All
They're
right.
awful.
I am entering the fray. On a weak hit, I'm taking initiative.
I gotta tell you, I'm kind of regretting not taking that health point now. Because I
Yep.
only have 3.
This is where
And
we die.
this thing hits for 3.
Creech's boyfriend is gonna kill us.
Alright,
But
I'm entering the fray with, let's
you can
see.
Sling of Dioedes it.
I can, but I have to face off with Heart.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm facing off against it.
Oh.
It's not unaware, and I'm not striking without warning, and we're
Okay.
not ambushed.
Oh, this is
so
gonna
I have to.
This is gonna be great.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's about right.
Mark your failure.
Mark my failure. Combat begins with you at a disadvantage. Pay the price, and they have the initiative. All right. Pay the price. Uh-oh.
God damn it.
Uh-oh. What happens? I know what happens. Creech won't attack the
Creech won't attack her boyfriend.
no.
Nope.
We have to deal with this on our own.
You have to deal with this on your own. I still
Yeah.
have Nickel.
I was so close to being able to use Creech, but this makes sense, right?
Yes, it does.
Uh,
All right.
yeah.
Nickel and I charge in, swinging. Wait, let me make sure that there's nothing I need to do with Smash 2.
I guess I could face danger to try and fix that, though. Yes.
When you strike a foe to knock them back, stun them, or put them off balance, inflict 1 harm instead of 2 and take +2 momentum on a hit. On a strong hit, you also create an opening and add +1 on your move. Yeah, we're probably gonna do that this time. I wanna like stun this pupper. Assuming I hit. Hey, a weak hit.
Mm-hmm.
So I will do 1 harm instead of 2. And I get +1 harm on a hit from Nickel. So then I get 3 momentum and a
Nice.
+1 on my next attack. So 1, 2, 3 momentum, and then a +1 on my next attack. So I'll have +2 on my next attack. What are you doing, Clock?
Well,
Sling of Dioedes?
I could use the sling, but I'm clashing. And I don't
Oh.
have a bonus from my pet.
Well, I did stun him, so does that give you the ability to use your ranged?
I don't know.
If you couldn't use ranged in a clash, they wouldn't allow I don't think they would put it as an option.
Yeah, I think it means though that I'm shooting at an advancing foe. So if I still miss, then they get to me, right? So the stun doesn't really do anything other than flavor the result. I think I'm going to try and convince Creech that this Blighthound means us harm.
Yeah. Oh, I don't get
That
the
it's
+1 because it wasn't a
that
strong hit. So
not that it means us harm, but that it's been like twisted. It's not the same. It's not the same man you left.
He's not your boyfriend anymore.
He's been twisted by the storm.
He's not your boyfriend anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and trick her into thinking that the Blighthound has been somehow corrupted beyond normal. Face danger with trickery. Lie to my new pet.
It's a good thing you're not bonded.
Weak hit. You are delayed, lose advantage, face a new danger, suffer -1 momentum. I am tired or hurt. I am dispirited or afraid, or I sacrifice resources.
You have to give retreats.
Uh, I might throw myself into harm's way to prove to her that this creature means to like it's not.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the harm. Uh,
Okay.
I'm 1 hit away from 0 anyway, so
Mm-hmm.
1 extra harm. What's
Mhm.
the worst that could happen?
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna roll health as my endure.
We just figured out where your power comes from,
Hmm.
Clock. What the
I
fuck?
missed. I also suffer -1 momentum. So what I do is I'm like, uh, uh, Creech, you have to help us. It's gonna kill us all. And Creech is just like, no, that's just, that's my boyfriend. Don't worry about it. He's cool. He's fine. And then I'm like, Creech, no. And then I like rush up and put myself in harm's way, and I get bowled over by this horrible Blighthound. And that's what it takes to get Creech back in the fight. Your turn.
Evka takes a hit. All right. Yeah, I'm smacking the shit out of this with my hammer again. This time there's no stunning. This is just like smash. Fine. It's 3 harm. And I lose initiative. It's fine. Fine.
Okay. Here we go. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
If I miss here,
If you miss here, season 2
I might
starts
be
with the new
dead.
characters. With a new friend for Scar.
Wait, is a Blighthound a horror?
Yes?
Blight
Let's
Hound.
look it up.
It is a horror. I get a +1.
Yay! You get a +2. Yay!
Okay. All right. I feel a little better, but I have to respect the dice gods, so I'm not going to get too far ahead of myself.
Yes.
I am clashing because I have no initiative. When I strike or clash with my hound alongside me, I get a
+1.
+1 harm or +1 momentum.
You get
And
both.
this is a horror.
You get +1 to the damage and or take 1.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta take myself back to 8 moments.
Oh, oh! I got a 2 and a 1 on the challenge dice.
Yup.
Okay, this is good.
That's a strong hit. That means that you get the initiative back.
It is a strong hit. So I find an opening, and Creech also does 1 more harm. So I'm gonna do 4 harm. I've never done that before.
That's like that's a lot of harm. I think you should click that button. You get to
I don't
click
even know how.
in the progress. You click the little
1, 2,
see.
3, 4.
Oops. Again. There we go. Now you can see. Now you can see on the shared.
Oh, nice.
And move this down too.
I have the initiative.
You have the initiative.
Okay, I think it's your turn. Finish it.
Do I end the fight?
It's pretty good chances.
It's pretty good chances. It's 9.
We have failed a 9 before.
We have
but
failed a 9 before. I'm gonna do it. I'm charging in.
yeah.
We're gonna end this fight.
Good. Sorry, Creech's boyfriend. You're single now, Creech.
Breach fights. They do good damage. That's not how that looks. Needs to at least have the same first letter and last letter, or I will never know what word I was trying to write. All right. We have dealt with Creech's boyfriend. Do we get a progress on our delve because we finished?
We do.
Good. All right. My turn to delve. Do we want to make camp or anything before we delve again?
I'm pretty hurt, but I also think we're so close to being there. 1 more and we could.
1 more and make camp? Okay. On a week,
delve.
do I want to burn?
For a strong.
For a strong hit and get the opportunity versus the potential for an opportunity.
Maybe.
I used wits. So, like, it's a decent chance.
It is. So yeah, it's like a coin toss, basically.
Like a coin flip. You know what? I'm gonna roll on it. We'll take the weak hit.
Okay. Or find an opportunity.
I think we mark progress.
Yeah.
And then we can make camp to let you rest. Again, using Richard's health because he's at health.
I think in a delve we need to have found an opportunity to make camp.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. Like we can roll on the find an opportunity table or just say that
we make
it's
camp.
a safe place.
All right. Pyro Club! Thank you for the raid.
Who the crap is the Pyro
I
Club?
know. Who the crap is that? I would like to know if we have discovered the outcome of my magic storm at the beginning of the session yet. I know what it is.
You setting off magic storms again?
I did set off a magic storm. I had all the channel points to burn since there's no more Twisted Fate to spend them on.
That's true. I have like over 80,000.
Yeah, I
That shit.
don't because I bought a lot of twist. I bought a. I think I was the first complication, and then I've had two since that. I had two since then, and then I complicated Truths and Liars. Derek, do you know what I gave you from the Magic Storm? That's what's important here. It is your turn to delve, Liam.
Oh dear.
While you do that, I'm Fleeger Dragon. That's my buddy Liam. He is the DM over on Pyro Club on the Friday night game that just ended this weekend, and it was a spectacular ending. I cried. I got out of the Zoom call and I cried. I cried about it again today. It was the best kind of story ending ever.
Jade cried. I have to go back and clip that. I keep.
I believe we all cried at some point in the end
think
of
we all
that
did.
session. I couldn't even read Farah's last letter to Gia without like my voice going all wonky. Anyway, we're currently playing Ironsworn, which is a well, you can play it with a DM, but we don't. We play it co-op, which means we're both the DM, but also both the players. We are currently trying to not die, escorting some mammoths to Winterhaven. And it is Liam's turn to roll the Delve the Depths.
I just did.
And reveal a danger.
And that's a miss.
And that would mark progress twice. On your failure.
Yeah, that's true.
How are you rolling wits? Oh.
I'm trying. I was even in that moment. I was like, I should use stealth here. We should be quiet, sneaky for the next bit. And then I thought to myself,
Self.
no, I shouldn't just try and use my best stat
All the time.
Yeah. Plus, it's hard to hide 26 mammoths.
27 mammoths, because there's Richard.
True.
And the outcast mammoth, who's no longer part of the, or really part of the herd, but she has to go with us.
Oh no.
Oh.
V.
I just looked.
Roll twice more on this table. Both results occur. If they are the same, make it worse. I got a double danger? Oh no. Alright, roll. Hostile denizen.
Yep. Okay.
And hostile denizen. Make it worse.
All right. Roll a denizen.
Alright.
That's fine. Roll low. Okay.
Okay.
This is good.
Can you imagine if I rolled 100 and we had to make an epic worm?
No. Anything
worse?
above 95.
Yeah.
We would just be like, end of the season's over.
Season's
we'll see
over.
you again in the fall.
Series over?
Series over, new characters.
Alright, it's just broken.
It's just
we make
broken.
it worse.
We make it worse by there just being more.
Yeah. So I think this probably has to be increased at least twice, right? It's a large pack of them.
So what is the broken? What is their standard? Troublesome. Yeah, I think we have to put him up to formidable.
Yeah. All right. Let me get rid of Creech's boyfriend stat. I'm sorry.
I will be entering the fray, and I'm glad I saved my momentum. Just saying. I'll be entering the fray with heart, riding my fucking mammoth.
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, you are. I think I need to face danger before, because I can't just go toe to toe with them. I need to set myself up for
Yeah, I'm gonna
some kind of
remove the
ambush.
tempest progress since we don't need that.
Oh yeah.
And
Okay.
then I will add the formidable forked.
So the broken are like Ironlanders, normal, everyday people,
Slate, okay,
except
Slate.
something has happened to them. They're savage and angry and crazed eyes, and they scream a lot, and they are ferocious. They ambush people. Yeah, and
Yeah,
that's what's happened here, I
I
think.
think we have to do wits here because
Oh yeah, tactics
ambushed.
spring from hiding. Yep.
Yep. Okay, Slade, Allie, it's very important. I need to know. Do we know what happened? Does the party know what happened with my wild magic storm? Very important that I know this. Because I need to cackle about it. I can't tell anybody about it unless you know. Well, I could tell people, but I'd have to tell them in like private chats. And that's just a lot of work right now. And I want to cackle about it. Yes, I will be entering the fray with wits, riding my mammoth with my pupper at my side. We're going to, um, hopefully, not die.
That's good.
I'm up to full momentum, and I have the initiative. What are you doing, Evka?
I am facing danger
Oh, I forgot to turn.
with Shadow as I attempt to uh, use some stealth to put myself into a position where I can engage with wits.
Okay.
Not wits. Engage with.
Edge.
Hang on, I always forget this. Edge, yes.
Yep.
Um, I guess if we're being ambushed, I might as well just react with wits, shouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
That's better than my edge.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of weird. It's
Is
it's
it
weird to be in a
though?
position where setting up for an ambush is less effective than simply reacting to being ambushed.
Yeah. It's a little
All
weird.
right.
It's a little weird.
Enter the fray. Wits. Please, 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 please.
Yay!
All right. I get 2 momentum and I have initiative.
All right. With my dog and my mammoth, I get a +2 on this attack roll. Do I want to? No, we're just going all out damage. There's multiple enemies here. I'm doing the polo pony with Smash too, riding the back of my mammoth. On a strong hit, let's see. I do 2 damage by myself. I inflict +1 harm because of the mammoth, and I inflict +1 harm because of the pupper. So I do four damage to the broken.
Oh, dang. All right,
Just
we're
like
getting there.
riding in on the mammoth. Richard's tossing his head, tossing him back and forth. Nickel is fighting because he loves fighting, and I'm polo pony hitting them with my hammer.
All right. I'm going to strike. With my sling of Diogetes. And
And Tal is playing Noita in the background and giggling.
it's very easy to do in Noida.
So I've heard. I was hoping that would happen when he had a chest outside the cave and he would open it, would go. That did not happen. All right, Sling of Diogetes.
Broken are not horrors, right?
Mm-mm. I don't
They're
believe so.
Ironlanders.
I
Okay.
will confirm while you roll your.
Rolled. Strong hit. It's good.
Yeah. No, they're Ironlanders.
Okay. On a strong hit, I inflict +1 harm, and I get +1 harm from Creech, my Blighthound companion. So I also do 4 damage.
Yeah, click it.
Look at us!
All
Are we
right.
strong?
Are we a stronger party
Are we finally
after all this time? I am going to ride in again to strike instead of trying to finish this fight because I'm just the best thing I do when something is bothering me is I hit it.
Oh my gosh. I don't think we've ever seen a double 1 opportunity before.
All right. Let me end this fight. Because it could still, not happen. No.
Oh yeah,
They're gone.
they're gone.
Suck it, broken.
Wow. Absolutely wiped out.
Just like
Deleted.
deleted. I believe from that we do get to take a progress.
Yeah.
That puts us at 9 on our migration.
Are we there?
What is our opportunity here? We are almost there. What is our opportunity?
What is the opportunity? Do we want it to be related to one of our vows? Or do we want to introduce something convenient
yeah,
that sets us up for season 2?
So the options here are we have we have not been ticking forward on the vow either. So we've done 4 ticks tonight. So I will tick us forward to 4. So we can either have this be a progress, something towards the vow of escorting the herd, which could be flavored in such a way as like we impressed Bleat or something like that. It could be related to bringing Baku her prized possession. Unlikely, but potentially. It could be unrelated to a vow, something completely different. Unrelated to one of those shared vows. It could be something else. It could be a tie to something in the future, like you said. Something to season 2. We do have some pretty good ties to season 2 as well with Atana and Grandma Kano.
Yeah.
That still are outstanding.
We do want to go to the Flooded Lands.
We do want to go to the Flooded Lands. My current vow to learn the truth about Malik's death is only on 1 tick. Like, we only have 1 pip on that.
Yeah, that's like my rise as a true prophet.
Yeah.
It's not going very fast.
We've got options here. I have to pee again, so I'm gonna do like you did yesterday, and you think about it while I go pee. I'll be right back.
All right. I think that it probably, but we're not okay. So here's the problem: opportunities and complications are not supposed to be mechanical in this game. They're supposed to be opportunities to twist the story in meaningful ways. But on the way to Winterhaven, I know what Dio would say.
What would Dio say? Use the gun?
Dio would say Dio shows up.
All right.
What I really want to do is escort the herd vow further because I didn't realize how far behind we were on that.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna I thought it would keep better.
Yeah,
track, but it didn't.
but that would be a mechanical opportunity,
But
and
I
we're not allowed
think
to do that.
But I think if we use it, if we color it as like we just defended this herd from a formidable foe.
Mhm.
We didn't have a good relationship with Bleed, and that was causing us some issues. So mechanically we can reflect that improved relationship with Bleed because we just wrecked those.
That's
We
true.
we wrecked a Blighthound,
At this
followed
point,
almost immediately by a bunch of unbroken or a bunch of broken.
mhm.
It
And
has to mean something.
none have perished on our watch.
And none of the mammoths have perished on our watch.
We can see the finish line.
And we can see the finish line. So I think,
This could be the first migration that has gone without casualty.
yeah. So I think a tick on escorting the herd isn't a bad thing here. Is a good part of the opportunity.
And we form a bond with a herd of mammoths.
After we complete the vow?
Probably, yeah. That's a good point.
Because we get bonuses if we complete the
Yep.
vow.
hmm Technically, the vow wasn't for the mammoths; it was for.
It was for well, we if it would be the community, we would swear the vow to the to the Red Mammoth Ranch community,
Right.
or we would make the bond with the community.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna take a vow. I'm gonna take a progress on escorting the herd.
Mhm.
And let's see, that was your delve. So I will do the final delve to get us to
Don't
Winterhaven.
roll like I did.
I will do my best not to.
That was the worst. It's drunk.
Let's find an opportunity. uh, place to make camp.
I could use some healing.
Yeah, I think we can make camp here, and then we'll. We're
Finish it?
almost there, and then we'll finish it. All right, let's make camp. We'll use Richard's health because he has 5 health, and we only have 4 supply.
Mm-hmm.
Strong hit. You get 2.
Ah. I would like. Oh, we can't double up, right?
You can get 2 health by recuperating and partaking.
Oh, I see. Got it.
Yeah, but we can't double up.
-1 supply though. Got it.
I'm going to.
I might have to do that.
I'm going to. Oh yeah, -1 supply. I'm going to health and spirit. At my 2. And now I am back
still
to
shaken.
full health and full spirit.
I do use one of our supply.
Fine.
But I get 2 health.
I perhaps would force you to use one of the supplies.
Evka, eat something, for goodness sake.
Gosh darn it. Drink more water. I am at full health, full spirit. I feel better than I have felt in a long time.
Yeah, you look great.
My back doesn't hurt anymore. It's a good day.
You look like a freaking Norse god.
I have the bear hat on.
I look terrible. I'm corrupted and shaken and wounded.
It's just everything. This whole so I think we escaped the depths. Wait, we need to tick forward on this. And then we escape the depths.
Oh boy. I can't do it. You gotta click it. I can't be responsible for this.
When you flee oh no, that's not how that goes. Locate your objective. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh, thank goodness.
Make another move now, not a progress move, and add +1. Alright, so that's a tick on the vow. That is the end of the delve. So we'll close that and we'll move our map back up. See, centered.
Journey comes to an end.
So I think is gather information a progress move?
No.
I would like to. What I want to do, and this is part of the kind of closing out the Mammoth vow. I want to kind of do a surveillance of the territory and gather some information just to make sure that it's still secure and there's nothing that needs taken care of while before we get everybody settled down, that there's nobody like lingering predators or anything.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna do some gathering information around the area with some help of my pupper. And I'm going to take that +1 there. Because I don't need any momentum. So that'll give me a +2.
There you go. Pretty good.
So I don't need the momentum. But I think, and let me float this idea past you. If instead of the 2 momentum with the strong hit, we get a tick on the on escorting the herd.
Sure.
And just treat it like, because that's what I was trying to do.
Yeah. We could probably try and complete the vow at
At 7?
7. That's pretty good. It's a little risky.
It's a little risky. What happens? So let's. What happens if we fail?
Well, let me tell you, because I've done it before.
All right. When you achieve what you believe to be the fulfillment of your vow, roll the challenge dice and compare to your progress. Momentum is ignored on this roll. On a weak hit, there is more to be done, or you realize the truth and you mark experience, and you can. So it's completed. You get the experience. You get less experience. You can also swear another vow to make things right. On a miss, it's not done. You recommit, which clears all but 1 filled progress and raise the quest's rank by 1, if not already epic. Or we forsake the vow.
What else is there to do, though? We're here.
Resupply. We're down to 3 supply.
We could resupply, but that doesn't really escort. That's not a progress,
Do
right?
they keep supply here for people? Is it something that we can, like, aid an ally and do the resupply on their behalf?
Oh, that's an interesting. So maybe the remaining couple of milestones is about us sort of setting up the community again, right? Because we can't just show up in the middle of this empty, desolate field and sojourn.
Right.
There's work to be done.
There's work to be done. We can't just stay here all winter without kind of setting some stuff up. So I've
All
gathered
right.
the information. We know what we need to do. And
Okay.
one of the things we
Yeah.
need is supply. And you're good at resupply.
I can try and resupply. I'm also gonna do a little ritual, just a little small ritual.
Just a little tiny one?
Let's Scarbash. I know that the rituals are really hit or miss, but but I've never been here before, and wouldn't it be cool if I just consumed the mystical essence of my surroundings?
Well, you made this Moloch thing that's been really helpful.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I like the Moloch thing. I can use it to, like, it's like a damn it doll where you just beat it when you're mad. Don't tell Moloch I do that.
I think he probably knows.
I think he probably does know. All right, do your ritual.
I'm doing my ritual. I get a +1 because why? Why again? Oh yeah, Shadowkin.
Shadowkin. Oh yeah, right.
I also get a +1 because I have a second upgrade of Invoke.
Ooh, what does that do?
When you perform this ritual, add +1 and take +1 essence on a hit.
Nice. That's a hit.
Okay. I got a heat. A heat. I gotta heat. Creech is in heat. Great.
we may have spent too much time playing role-playing games this weekend. I didn't think it was possible, and then,
Yeah, it's been a lot.
and then yesterday I was like, I don't want to play any more D&D right now.
Yeah. Gee, it's been a lot. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
All right. I rolled a 3, so I get 3 essence plus 1. So I extract 4 essence out of the surroundings, leaving me with 5. Then I'm going to use that essence
Ooh.
to try and achieve a milestone for this vow, which I can do by securing an advantage or facing danger. There's no danger per se. Assess the situation, make preparations, attempt to gain leverage. Well, I'm making preparations, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to secure an advantage with essence. So that's a 5.
Nice.
I'm just going to roll shadow plus 1. Dice hate me. They just
Wow.
hate me.
Wow.
Hate me so bad.
They're like,
I
no, you
rolled a
can't.
9.
They're like, no, you can't have this be the finale. If it's gonna be the finale, you're all gonna die. We need this break.
All right, the preparations that I make give me a momentum. And what I do is I do something like guards and wards in D&D where I'm like setting up sort of like natural magical barriers and alarms and things like that in the area,
Mm-hmm.
um, and securing it, not quite hallowing the ground because this is not a religious context, but something like that.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
like, you know, all right.
Do it. Get a success so we can mark another progress. Come on, dice. Please, dice gods.
Do I do this with? Oh, I have to spend an essence. All right, ready?
I'm not ready, but do it anyway.
Wrong.
Yes.
All right. So I am successful. The area is all shadowed up. I get a momentum, and we can mark a progress.
Who gets the chicken, Slade? Probably you, because I don't need a chicken. I'll just decide for him.
I'm actually at max.
We're both at max. We have a floating chicken.
Oh my god. Yeah, my max right now is 8
That's right.
because I'm shaken and corrupted.
All right, so you have a floating chicken.
A floating chicken. Beautiful. Can I put it in my backpack?
Sure.
The last live chicken that I had in my backpack was something spectacular happened.
All right, I think we need to get to at least 8.
I think so too.
I think that's this. I think this is the resupply.
Mm.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna take Nickel out, and Richard, and we're gonna wander around, and we're gonna try and find us some. We're gonna find some mushrooms. We're gonna not find nightmare spiders.
Oh,
we're gonna
no.
find mushrooms.
I'm not coming.
The plan is to find mushrooms, and we do.
Okay.
We're at full supply. That puts us to 8 on the vow.
End it. We're here. We've
We're
done
here.
it. Look at all these happy mammoths.
We're here. All right. I'm gonna do the thing where I click the button and then don't look.
It's
It's
fine.
it's
It's
fine.
it's fine.
It's fine. Okay, that was a that was an extreme, so we get 3 XP.
Oh, you know what? So there's more to be done, or you realize the truth of our quest. I think I know the truth of our quest.
What is the truth of our quest?
The truth of our quest is yes, we have succeeded at bringing the herd to Winterhaven. But the truth is, we still have to protect the herd and ourselves
All
for a
winter.
long Ironlander winter.
Yep.
Do we swear a vow to protect the herd through the winter? Or do we just leave it at that?
I think we leave it here
I think so too.
and we can talk offline about what might happen during the winter and how we want to handle what happens
Mhm.
during the winter. Because this is a good place to kind of call this season. Right? We succeeded at our first Is it our first extreme vow? I think it is.
Um, First completed one, yeah.
First completed extreme vow. I have enough probably to get another asset.
How much did that give us?
3.
Oh wow. I definitely have enough.
Yeah. So I think that's where we call it. Liam, what are you up to this week?
Oh gosh. I think just just relaxing, I think. On Wednesday, we've got a little bit of D&D to play.
Now we're playing Rose
Uh
Without Number on Wednesday.
yeah. Uh I might try either a Monday or a Thursday night stream this week.
That'd be
And
good.
start observation.
Yes.
And then on Saturday, uh hopefully definitely for sure, I will be in the afternoon running a stream there as well.
Excellent. I will be back probably tomorrow morning. I've been having really bad cramps and hot flashes and a migraine, so I might decide tomorrow morning that I want to fucking sleep rather than play my piano.
Hmm?
I will not know that until I wake up in the morning, but normally it would be tomorrow morning, but for sure Friday morning, and then Friday night we're doing kobolds over on the Pyro Club. Dio. I am the world champion wrestler. And I really
Ooh.
want the gloves of man hands. I really want the mansplaining gloves. Because that would be so much fun. Anyway. They did not find the effect yet. Okay, that's good. That's going to be fun when they do. This has been the end. This has been the finale of this season of Ironsworn. There is a pretty good chance that we'll come back to it because it's been a lot of fun. And these characters still have a long way to go on their vows. Each character starts with an overarching vow that is an epic vow, which means that you get one line per tick. So there's still some places we can go with this, but we do need to take a break for some real life stuff. I will still be streaming on Sunday nights. I will be playing instead some Undertale, which I have never played before. I've seen probably about 10 minutes of someone playing it, and then I stopped watching it so that I would be surprised. Surprised. So if you want to see me torture myself with a game that I don't know, that might be more difficult than I care to deal with, but I will torture myself for you. That will be on Sunday nights for a little while. Otherwise, let's go see if there's someone to raid. This over here.
I love Undertale.
I know who we're gonna raid. Because I gotta yell at him anyway.
Is it Hacha?
It is Hacha. We're gonna raid my friend Harcher. He's awesome. If you're not already following him, you should follow him. He's hilarious. We love him very much. I will be back hopefully tomorrow morning. We'll see how I feel. Otherwise, I'll post it somewhere, or I won't post it and I just won't go live and you'll know why. Anyway, thank you everyone for coming out. Thank you Pyro Club for the raid. Thank you Elove for the bits. Thank you Liam for playing this game with me for 20 whole episodes. I hope we can do this again. We'll have to figure that out. And we'll see you again next time. Bye!